What's going on, everybody? This is Jarrett with the Fans View podcast. I am joined by the legendary Nunzio, ECW superstar, WWE superstar. First question for you. Everybody always wants to talk about how ECW was such a special place to work and it was a special time in the business. What is it, if you could put your thumb on it, that made ECW so special?
I don't think that's just one thing. I think it was a group at the time of people that couldn't make it in WCW or weren't given the opportunities and in WWE. And Paulie just kind of gathered us, everybody together. For me, it was different because I was just starting, but a lot of the other guys, like the Stone Cold Steve Austins and stuff like that. So I think Paulie making these guys that didn't get opportunities, and then all of a sudden you come through ECW, next thing you know, you got Stone Cold Steve Austin, you got all these guys, Al Snow in ECW. It was kind of like a little farm league,
right,
for WWE.
And I'm glad you asked that, or say that, because that brings me right to my next question. Obviously, you eventually transitioned to the WWE. What was your career highlight, would you say, of your time you spent up there?
Well, I would say doing WrestleMania 20 in Madison Square Garden. I mean, I wrestled at the Garden many times, but as a fan, my father used to bring me there. I was as a fan there for WrestleMania 1. So, to get to wrestle in WrestleMania 20 was a dream, and just Madison Square Garden. So.
Right, of course.
New York,
exactly. And I got two last questions for you. Number one, what's Nunzio up to now? I mean, you're enjoying your time on the convention circuit, making a little money, enjoying your fans. What's Nunzio up to these days?
Well, I run a security company up in New York. I work in a court, too, at nighttime. So, I got a regular job now. It's good. I had a nice career, and it's time to move on.
And everyone remembers you so fondly, too.
Yeah, that actually helped me in the outside world,
Right,
too.
right. And so my last question for you, Nunzio, there was a pay-per-view in Augusta, Georgia. It was called ECW December to Dismember. It is not looked upon very positively.
That's when Paulie quit that night.
It was. I was going to ask you.
I had a horrible match. It was me and Mama Luke versus Turku, who's a great guy, and Elijah Burke, maybe, I think it was.
Elijah Burke and Sylvester Turkai.
Turkai.
Yep. And that was my question. Do you have any memories from that night?
Well, I mean, it had nothing to do with those guys, I love those guys, they're good. It's just the whole pay-per-view, I think, was the shits. And I just remember Paulie actually after my match, Paulie called me into Big Show's bus, and he told me, because I was always friends with him through ECW, he was like, just
right.
let you know, he goes, I just quit. So that was a memory, him calling me in a bus, and then we hung out, smoked a joint, and that was about it.
God bless you for it. Yeah, I was there that night. It was unfortunate. It was unfortunate. Well, thank you, Nunzio. We appreciate your time. I know you're in a rush. You got to go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
bud.
it.